here. So it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, that men are not caring about dating anymore. They simply don't care and they're not willing to put in the effort. And what can I tell you guys? I couldn't be any more happy. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now, let's go back through these videos if you don't mind. And we're going to just take a look at a few of the things that men are saying and analyze them before we move on to more comments. So, let's go right here. This dude says not texting first. I mean, you go king, you know, drizzle drizzle. Why should you be texting first? Also, he's 6'2", so I can guarantee you guys there's probably a lot of situations in which he doesn't need to text first, right? Let's move on to the next one. Entertain me. Oh, I do love that one, guys, because if you've been on the dating apps even for one day, you'll see that like 40% of female profiles have the entertain me about me. What am I, a clown? Am I a clown here to entertain you? You B-word? So there's that. And this guy doing it, fantastic. You know, fantastic, guys. Just you go entertain me, yeah, you little B-word. How about that one? Another one. About me, F knows. He's 6 feet, so that's alright. You know, probably doesn't need any more. It probably can delete the whole bio, just say that he's 6 feet, and he'll still get more action than the guy who's 5'6" and has put in his whole life in the bio. So, very good, gentlemen, very good. But before we move on to the next one, here it is. It's a woman that is very upset. We'll move on to her. But yeah, men are not putting in the effort anymore, you know, guys. And I think that men have quite well figured out that in life, you get what you work for, okay? If you want a strong body, you gotta hit the gym. If you want to have friends, you have to be funny and social. If you want to get good results at work, you gotta put in the hours, right? I mean, if there's a gender who gets things for free, it's women. It's definitely not men. So what does it tell you when men are not putting in effort in dating? Well, it tells you that putting in effort in dating simply doesn't work and doesn't get you the results. So I'm also happy to see men finally understanding that and stop wasting their time. But now, guys, let's move on to... This woman asked, how are people meeting in 2025? Because I can no longer do online dating. And this is what some of the men came in the comments to tell me. And there's a crying emoji, guys. This woman has been crying. So let's mute the video because there's an annoying copyright song. And I'll be reading them for those of you not watching. So, first man over here says... Because men have woken up to realize what women are really like. Thumbs up emoji. Yeah, it's true. And I love, guys, I love how up from that comment you see a dude simping on her. Right? You see a man bringing in some accountability, and then the same comment, just one comment up, there's some dude simping. And women still whine that they get no attention. Get out of here. Let's read some more. You made poor decisions, now you have to live with them. Get back with your children's father. It's your only hope. Well. We have a single mother at dating, gentlemen. And apparently she's very upset that some men are trying to hold her accountable. Not many men want to take on other people's kids now. We would rather be single. You seem lovely, but I'm just being honest. And a comment here says, I slept with single moms for fun. Another one, and the original comment says, yeah, sleeping with them and looking long-term settled down is two different things. So I don't even know why this comment was bad. You are rejecting everyone who will put up with this, with your crap. Yeah, it's true, guys. Women, the only people who will take all their crap, which is the simps, not the men with self-respect, they just don't care about them, right? They're kind of putting themselves in a corner they cannot get out. Let's read some more. You should have never left your partner. You have kids. Now you're just recreational use only. I mean, can I get a hell yeah, guys? It's so good to see that men are finally getting it. So Chris over here says, John, it's simple these days. You girls got equality, so blokes not so interested. And you got kids. He then went to have another comment, and you have kids. Oh, I'm loving this. And yeah, it's the equality, ladies. Equal rights, equal lefts, you know? Equal rights, equal fights. Romero says women who are failed wives, amicably called not so single moms, are mostly responsible for the destruction of the world. Not ever even date a female like this. Get a plastic stick and a cat. Oh, I love it, guys. I love it. So you may say, oh, Hidan, isn't the destruction of the world a bit too much, you know, taking it a bit to the extreme? No, I don't think it is. Guys, these single households really are bringing the destruction of the world. If you take a look at crime, just crime in general, just the crime, it mostly stems from broken families. All right? Mostly. It's like what? 9 out of 10, probably 95 out of 100 cases are from people who have had a bad uprising, you know, bad family. And between people who've had good families, yeah, there are some people who turn out to be bad and do crimes, but it's so low. Like, what do you think is going to happen, guys, with this epidemic that we have of single mothers and kids being raised without fathers? Who do you think they're going to turn out to be? The next doctor? The person who's going to take us to Mars? What do you think is going to happen with? They're just going to increase the crime rate. Like, if you have kids, you're going to leave them in a world so much dangerous than the one you're currently living in. So yeah, women through no-fault divorce and single households are responsible for the destruction of the world, in fact. Females, because of social media, think they are better than their station. True. I'm male, 52 and single. Most women like bad guys, then it's tears when it goes belly up. I've given up finding a nice woman. Well, what do you think about that one? Hitting 40 is hard, especially when you have traded on your looks for so long. This guy had a flower emoji as well. Good looking enough to have your pick of the bunch, so I don't see your issue. Another one says, men are not dealing with single moms like that anymore. Even men with kids don't want to deal with single moms. Check us when your kids are at uni. Having multiple premarital S3X partners is simply what the world calls professional stitute. No doubt about this. It's a natural, and no matter one says. No chance will you find a righteous person for you. Never. How is this comment any bad, guys? This one is crying about this comment. What's wrong with this comment? It's true. Dude is out here spitting facts. You know? You have had your family. You have had your man. You've probably left him because you're a dumbass, because you thought the grass was greener and you're just, you know, you thought that you can get better. Or he didn't do anything wrong. He probably didn't cheat on you. He probably didn't beat you all around the house. You just thought you can get better. So how's that working out for you? And this guy is bringing in some accountability and saying how he doesn't want to deal with women who have had premarital S3X with 40 chads, and that's somehow bad. You see, guys, you just can't hold these women accountable to nothing. They want to be single mothers. They want to say, yes, dear Alex, or however you call, I just left my husband for no reason at all, and now I come with 2 kids, say, and I want you to take me in, even though I just dumped the last one for no apparent reason. And she's offended when you don't want to do that. It's crazy, these women. Oh, it's the same guy says, well, this is what happens when you go against God. Where did God say have premarital S3X, live with someone without being married to them, or have children out of wedlock? The way you forgot him. It's true, it's true. I've approached multiple women in person and in the past few days, and they're all crappy ad. Can't hold conversations, don't ask questions, no drive, low interest. The juice is not worth the squeeze. And, oh, sorry, I missed that one. I mean, we're just reading them along, guys. There's a bit more to come through, but these are so good, you know. I'm reading them, guys, because I'm so happy. Oh, I did pause this video because I'm so happy that men in general have wised up. Guys, just 10 years ago, you wouldn't have this comment section. It's true. Was one person says, "Whoa, some of the men in your comments are mean." Yeah, you are naive as hell if you think what you're saying is true. I mean, you're not naive. It's just you have no reason to be upset. First off, that's the internet. Okay, you're gonna receive mean comments. I still don't understand how we've had the internet for so long. And there are people like, "Oh, there's naive comments." Well, if you don't like it so much, just don't be part of it. You know. These women, guys, feel like they should have God's protection on their side, not receive bad comments. So another one here says, "I'm gonna tell you how. I can give you access to my phone 24/7, unlocked screen, all passwords, accounts, etc. No secrets. Are you ready to give me the same in return?" No, I guess. Another one says, "You want a fairy tale without reading the book." So many false people on TikTok. You obviously can't keep a relationship and manage together. How are you expecting the next person to put up with your flaws? Women don't want a relationship, they want a delusionship. That's a good one. I'm gonna let them play, guys. I'm not gonna read all of them. If you want, oh, we actually need to read this one. This one's too good. Women are all chasing the same 5 to 10% of men, good looking, 6 feet tall, fit, money, etc. And these guys treat you like crap because they have endless options. All the other men are invisible. Oh, such a good comment. You just nailed it, alright? So, I'm not gonna read more, guys. I'm just letting them play on screen for the sake of the video. I don't want to be reading here like I'm reading the newspaper, you know? Oh, here's another one good. As a single mom, you're gonna have to lower your expectations greatly. That's a really good one. And of course, she's crying. You can pause and read them because honestly, guys, after the video, I'm gonna pause and read them all because they're so good. But yeah, I'm just happy that men have waken up, guys, to the reality. The reality is that this woman is not a widow. This woman is not someone who tried her hardest in her marriage. No. This is a woman who thought that she can get better. She dismissed her husband for no apparent reason. She treated poorly this human individual, her ex-husband, and now wants pity for herself. Get out of here. Let's read this one. Statistically, sorry to say, but when women can't choose a guy, it's probably going to be a bad choice. Don't know why it is. Anyway, go to dancing lessons. Look for Sirak. When you said I'm a single mom, I stopped right there and headed straight to comment section because I know for a fact that most men avoid single moms like a plague. Exactly. Single mom killed it in 2 words. We don't want baggage. Oh, they're so good, guys. They're so good, the comments.
I think before...
But anyway, let's finally move on to our last TikTok, guys, before we move on to our 2 article stories, or maybe 1, because I've been reading comments for too long. But yeah, again, I'm just so happy, guys. I cannot say it enough. I know I've said it 5 times, but this is so good. Because, man, we used to take these single mothers in. Oh, let me fix her. Oh, poor soul. She needs help. And how did that go, guys? How did that go? But now, let's move on to this one. By the way, these glasses are a red flag. If you know, you know. But these glasses are always a red flag.
I think before men get accepted into social media, they should take some sort of quiz or sign a contract. Because I can't do it anymore. I can't. The weird comments and the DMs, and it's mainly just men. It's men. They don't know how to just have fun on here and just be normal. Be silly. You guys are strange and you're disgusting. Some of you are nasty.
I'm a nasty son of a bitch, and I want to apologize for it. I'm also silly. I'm the King Silly himself, and also quite goofy, unapologetically so.
And I'm sick of it. I'm begging. I'm begging. If we're going to take away some rights, let's take away your right to social media. Okay?
What? Little bitch over here, guys. Okay, that's it. Ample, bring the belt. Not only do we give her rights to vote, biggest mistake in human history, by the way, But now she wants to come take our rights away. You know? The superior gender, guys. They want to take our rights away. But get out of here.
Sorry, obviously not all men. There's some sweet ones on here. You guys are sweet. And you guys are nice and you're normal. I'm talking about the ones. You know who you are. That's all I'm going to say. You know exactly.
So, which group do you belong to, guys? Are you part of the sweet guys? The cutie patooties? Or are you part of the big bad men over here? The evil ones? Who apparently are silly on the internet? Well, you let me know. You dangerous internet terrorists. But now, guys, let's move on to a radical story. We're gonna read just one for the sake of the video length. So, let's move on to this one. 23 female, in a situationship with 25 male for 5 months. How to know if it's normal? It's not. I'm a 23 female in a situationship with a 25 male. Sometimes I feel that I like him, and I do the way he treats me, but sometimes I don't feel I'm attracted to him. Wow. Sometimes I feel that I'm attracted to other people I meet, even if I can't imagine that I can't be with them in a relationship. I have feelings for someone else, not a real love feeling, but I like him, and I like talking to him, and the way he treats all people as well. He's so decent and gentle. Can someone make sense of this whole mumbo jumbo shit, guys? My hell. No matter how alone you are, guys, okay, let me say it that way. No matter how alone you are, you're never gonna be worse than this right here, than having to deal with this. Okay, so now I'll give this example. Imagine you buy a PC and you buy it for, say, $4,000, right? You spend $4,000 on a PC, and the PC tells you this: sometimes I feel that I work, and I do work sometimes when you need me to, but sometimes I don't feel like I'm working. Sometimes I feel that I don't work on certain programs or with certain tasks. I have sometimes been working when you need me to, and sometimes I do perform what you ask me to. Okay, that's basically, I'm trying to, translate what she's saying to this example I'm giving you. But if a PC you just spent $4,000 on works like that, or sometimes I work, sometimes I don't work, sometimes I feel like working, sometimes, oh, nope, no working, how would you feel about that PC, right? And this is an example where you just bought something for $4,000. These women, guys, they are way more expensive. Okay, these women, they end up costing way more. And that's basically guys, it's crazy, because if you have a machine who works with the same reliability that these women operate in, you're gonna give that shit away, right? You're gonna sell it. You're gonna buy another one. Like, we don't want a woman who works 50% of the time, who doesn't know what she wants, who doesn't know what she feels, who doesn't know what the hell is happening. We don't want it. We simply don't want it. You go fix your unstable ass, and then maybe you come back to us, and if we are benevolent and really graceful, we're gonna take you in, even though you're a harpy. But these women, guys, I'm so tired of them not knowing what the hell they want. They are impossible to work with. Jeez. But let's end it. I really need help, or you certainly do, you bitch. How to know what I really want? I don't know. I don't know how to know what you really want. I used to think that that's a burden I don't have to carry on my shoulders. I used to think that other people will be wise enough to figure out what they want, so I don't have to be in this position of God where I have to micromanage what all women on earth want. But apparently we do, Apparently we do have to know what they want. My lord. When I think about the guy I'm talking to, I feel that he's the one, but I'm not sure if I have love feelings for him, or maybe I can feel that by the time. And the other one is not even a crush. So I don't want to lose that guy, the one she's currently in a situationship with, for someone that is nothing for me, just because of my thinking. Please, I need advice. Help me. Oh my hell. My hell, guys. So if you got lost in all the mumbo jumbo word salads, she has a situationship, but she has another guy who she likes, but she doesn't quite like him because he doesn't even categorize as a crush, but he is thinking about him and she is thinking about leaving this one for the other one. But then again, she likes her situationship, but also not enough. But also when she doesn't like him enough, she thinks, no, maybe he's the one, but also she's not very sure about it. You know? So, what do you think, guys? I'm a loss for words. I don't know what advice I can give on this article. What do you think, guys? Oh my hell. Now, this one right here, guys, where you see her, she's gonna end up with 3 to 4 divorces. And probably 5 aborted babies, and I don't know, probably in jail at the end of her life. My hell, guys, so unstable. So, hey, how do you feel about women, right? Now, most aren't as extreme, but yeah, they're close to it, right? Like the probability of you getting into a serious relationship and her leaving you for no apparent reason at all, just because she has her little feelings mixed in her brain, is quite high. Okay, so yeah. Oh, why are men not dating us? Well, I don't know. Can't answer that apparently. Well, guys, we're gonna be leaving here. What a fantastic episode. It was a lot of me blabbering because we were reading the comments. But again, guys, I think that if you are interested in the red pill, you're gonna appreciate that part of the video. Because again, you wouldn't have these comments just 5 to 10 years ago. You wouldn't have them. And guys, this is a very important win on this battle between men and women wanting us to put up with their bullshit. But now, guys, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching and have a good one.